Just by practicing a few simple walking habits, you could lower your risk of falling by nearly 40%, gaining more confidence, more freedom, and more peace of mind every day. As we get older, even everyday movements can start to feel a bit risky. A loose rug, a small step, or stepping off a curb. It's not about being weak, it's about being aware of how you move. For adults over 60, one fall can mean more than a bruise. It can lead to weeks of recovery, loss of independence, or major changes in daily life. Here's something most people don't realize. Many falls can actually be prevented with just a few simple adjustments to the way you walk. And here's a surprise. Most falls happen at home, not outside. Today we're going to cover 7 science-backed walking habits that help seniors move with strength, stability, and confidence. No gym, no fancy gear, just simple steps that make a big difference. And some of the habits might surprise you, especially habit number 4. Stay tuned to find out. And by the way, I've put together a free 1-page walking habit checklist you can download in the description. It only takes 2 minutes a day to check off the habits, and it helps you practice these steps safely at home, even if you're walking just to the mailbox. These tips are based on recommendations from physiotherapists and geriatric researchers, simple, tested, and safe for most older adults. However, if you've had recent dizziness, chest pain, severe balance problems, or a new medical condition, please check with your doctor or physiotherapist before trying anything new. Before we begin, if you care about keeping your body strong, your balance sharp, and your independence for years to come, hit that subscribe button and leave a quick comment below telling me where you love to walk. Is it your garden, the park, or just around your living room? Your stories inspire others, and together we can help more seniors stay active and fall-free. 1. Keep your head up, because your body follows your eyes. One of the biggest mistakes seniors make is looking down while walking. It feels safer, but it actually throws your body off balance. Your head weighs around 10 to 12 pounds. Imagine carrying a bowling ball all day. When you tilt it forward, your neck and back strain just to keep you upright. Instead, keep your gaze 10 to 15 feet ahead, not at your feet. Your posture will naturally straighten, your breathing will open up, and your steps will feel smoother. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 72-year-old retired teacher who always felt dizzy walking to her mailbox. Her therapist noticed she constantly stared at the ground. Once she practiced looking forward, eyes up, steps steady, for 2 weeks, her back pain eased, and she said, "It feels like my body learned how to walk again." Do this habit for 5 minutes a day. Try it while walking to your mailbox for 1 week. Here's a little tip. When you walk, imagine a gentle string pulling the top of your head up toward the ceiling. Try it while walking down a hallway or beside a wall for support. You'll notice it helps you stay tall, balanced, and confident with every step. 2. Let your arms swing. Your built-in balancers. Your arms aren't just passengers when you walk. They're part of your natural balance system. Every time your right leg moves, your left arm should swing forward. That rhythm keeps your body aligned and reduces wobbling. But over time, many people stop moving their arms, often because of shoulder stiffness, arthritis, or fear of falling. That actually makes walking harder. If your shoulders or hands hurt, do smaller arm swings or practice them seated. Even a little movement helps. If you have numbness in your feet, neuropathy, focus more on awareness and use a support until you can feel the ground safely. Let me share about George, 78, who used to describe his walking as stiff like a robot. His therapist encouraged him to loosen up and let his arms move naturally. After just a few days, George said his stride felt lighter, his shoulders relaxed, and even his back stopped aching as much. Studies show that letting your arms swing can improve walking balance by up to 20%, and it helps your brain stay more alert while moving. Let's try a quick 60-second routine you can do right now, even seated. Stand or sit near a stable chair, march on the spot for 30 seconds while letting your arms swing freely, then do 3 slow heel-to-toe steps along the floor. If sitting, lift 1 foot at a time for 5 seconds each. If this feels difficult or makes you dizzy, stop and use the chair for support. 3. Walk heel to toe. The secret to smoother steps. As we age, we tend to shuffle, landing flat-footed or even on our toes. It feels stable, but it's actually what causes tripping and stiff knees. The right way is to land on your heel, roll gently through the middle of your foot, and push off with your toes. It's what younger people do naturally. We just forget over time. Take Helen, 80, who used to say she walked like she was stomping on eggshells. Her physiotherapist asked her to walk barefoot on carpet for 5 minutes a day, focusing on that heel-to-toe roll. After 2 weeks, Helen said her knees felt less sore and she could walk to the local shop without stopping halfway. A University of Wisconsin study found that seniors who practice heel-to-toe walking improve ankle strength by 15 to 20% in just 1 month. Try walking 5 minutes barefoot on carpet every other day for 2 weeks and notice the difference. 4. Take smaller steps. Balance loves control. You might think longer strides make you walk faster or stronger, but for older adults, shorter steps are safer. Big strides throw your weight forward and make it harder to recover if you lose balance. Short, quick steps keep your feet closer to your body, so your center of gravity stays stable. Let's look at Frank, 76, who loved his morning park walks but felt nervous on uneven ground. His trainer taught him to shorten his stride, and within a month he said he felt half as anxious about falling. He still covers the same distance, but now he walks with rhythm, not rush. Experts in senior mobility call this cadence training. Increasing your steps per minute by just 10% improves balance, confidence, and endurance without extra effort. 5. Strengthen your core. Stability starts at the center. Most people assume balance comes from their legs, but your core does most of the work. Your abs, hips, and lower back stabilize every step you take. When your core weakens, even standing up can feel like hard work, but strengthening it doesn't require crunches or gym time. Try this. While sitting, lift 1 foot slightly off the floor and hold for 5 seconds, then switch. Or, when brushing your teeth, gently tighten your stomach muscles, just enough to feel your middle engage. Let me tell you about Alan, 83, from Liverpool. After hip surgery, he struggled to stand without leaning on the counter. His physiotherapist had him do seated marches every morning during his favorite radio show. After 3 weeks, Alan smiled and said, "I can finally make a cup of tea without holding on." According to Harvard Health, just 5 minutes of daily core activation can improve stability by up to 25% in adults over 70. 6. Stay floor aware. Small changes, big impact. It's easy to forget, but the surface under your feet changes constantly, and that's where many accidents happen. Most home falls aren't from big hazards, they're from little things. A rug corner, a change in flooring, or poor lighting. Whenever you move from one surface to another, say from carpet to tile, pause for a second and let your balance adjust. Let me tell you about Stan, 75, who kept tripping on a rug edge near his armchair. After his daughter removed the rugs and added a soft nightlight, Stan hasn't had a single fall in 8 months. Nearly 60% of falls occur within 10 feet of where people sit most often, usually while walking from one surface to another. Do a quick home check, 5 minutes. Remove loose rugs, add a nightlight along your walking path, and keep frequently used items within easy reach. 7. Use support smartly. It's not weakness, it's wisdom. A lot of seniors resist using a cane or walker. They feel it's a sign of getting old. But here's the truth. Using the right support helps you stay independent longer. Think of it like glasses. You don't wear them because you're weak. You wear them because they help you see clearly. Hold your cane on the opposite side of your weaker leg and keep your walker close to your body, not too far ahead. Take Dorothy, 79, who refused to use her walking stick for years. She finally gave in after a friend convinced her to try. 2 weeks later she said, "I wish I'd done this sooner. Now I walk twice as far without feeling tired." Research shows that using a properly adjusted cane can reduce knee pressure by up to 25% and improve walking speed safely. Once your cane or walker is fitted correctly, you'll notice safer, easier steps. Schedule one short 30-minute visit with a physiotherapist to check your cane or walker fit. It can make a world of difference. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to download your free walking habit checklist. It's right below this video. You can pin it near your kettle or fridge as a quick daily reminder. Now, let's do a quick weekly self-check to track your progress. Can you hold your balance on one leg for 5 seconds? Great! Your goal is 10 seconds in the next 2 weeks. Count how many steps you take in 10 seconds at your usual pace. Aim to increase that by 5 to 10% by practicing smaller, controlled steps. Notice any less back pain or less fear when walking to the mailbox. If yes, keep going, you're doing great. Before we finish, here's a quick FAQ with answers to the most common questions seniors ask. Question 1. What shoes are best for walking safely? The best shoes are flat and supportive with non-slip soles. Avoid slippers or just socks on hard floors. They're actually one of the biggest causes of home falls. Question 2. I sometimes feel unsteady. Should I use a cane or walker? Absolutely. If you ever feel unsure on your feet, that's your body's way of asking for support. Hold the cane on the side opposite your weaker leg. If you're unsure about the fit, a physiotherapist can help. It usually takes just one short visit. Question 3. How much should I walk each day? You don't need to push yourself hard. Even 5 to 10 minutes twice a day is a great start. What matters most is consistency, not distance. Question 4. When should I see a professional? If you've fallen recently, feel new dizziness, or can't stand without support, please speak with your GP or physiotherapist before doing more. It's always better to be safe and supported. Remember, every step you take with awareness builds strength and confidence. The goal isn't to walk longer, it's to walk smarter and safer. So tell me in the comments, which of these habits will you start practicing today? The more you move, the more freedom you keep. And if this video helped you, please hit like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. You never know whose next fall you might prevent.